Hey guys, Yatsu here. This is gonna be part 1 to what if Naruto had an Adolla Basto or Adolla Burst or Adolla Burst. I don't know, whatever you call it. You call it that, not me. I don't know. I'll just call it an Adolla Burst or Adolla Basto, and I just like saying that. Anyways, yeah, roll the intro. Alright guys, so this is gonna be part 1 to what if Naruto had an Adolla Basto. I'm not stopping. Anyways, so the way this is gonna happen, Naruto doesn't have an Adolla Basto in original, so you guys might not think it's possible for him to get an Adolla Basto. But what's actually gonna happen is that I'm not gonna stop. I hope it's not ear rape. I don't know. I'm not gonna check. Also, wait, no watermark. Okay, you see that? Yeah, I got rid of the watermark. No, I did not get KindMaster Premium. I'm just using Video Leap, which is, in my opinion, better than KindMaster. Yeah. Anyways, so if you're gonna make a video, use Video Leap, not KindMaster. It doesn't have a watermark, and it's like UI is a lot smoother and all. So yeah, just come on, Video Leap, sponsor me, please. Okay, that's besides the point. But anyways, yeah. So basically, the Namikaze clan is going to be one of the founding clans of Konoha. This is the only thing I could think of. So, yeah. So Konoha is going to be founded by the Uchiha and Senju clans and the Namikaze clan. Now you may be wondering, why were the Namikaze clan around in the Clan Wars era? Like, how were they around in the Clan Wars era? Like, they don't have a Kekkei Genkai, so they would have died in 3 minutes in the Clan Wars era. But what if I said they do have a Kekkei Genkai? Yep, if you pieced it together, then, you're actually not that smart. Actually, you're pretty smart, considering there's probably 90% of the people watching this, of the 200 people actually watching this, 90% of them probably haven't pieced it together yet. Anyways, so their Kekkei Genkai was called the Adolla Basto. Adolla Basto. It's just called an Adolla Burst. Okay? Actually, it was called Pyrokinesis. Okay? Yeah. So inside the clan, everyone had the Kekkei Genkai. It was like after you unlock your it was like the Byakugan for Hyugas. Once you unlock it, it's like second nature to you. Okay, like once you unlock it, it's just the easiest thing on earth to use. But before you unlock it, you need it's hard. It's like not that hard to unlock, but it's a really broken thing. So the Namikaze clan was very overpowered, right? So there were actually 2 types of what do you call it? Pyrokinetics, just like in Fire Force. One type were the second generation. They specialized in fire ninjutsu because what they could do was if they had a pre-existing flame, they could manipulate it. And then there were the third generations. The third generations were actually, they could create their own flames. If you watch Fire Force, then you know all of this, okay? You know how this goes. And originally there were also first generations, but those stopped existing after about 2 generations. What happened originally was that you get your Kekkei Genkai, and then in a week or 2, you turn into this demon that had to be put out by the rest of the clan. Then they slightly evolved into the second generations, then over time into the third generation, and the second generation still stayed alive, but the first generations did not stay alive. Okay, so yeah, and yeah, okay, So Minato's father was actually called Shin Namikaze. Okay, yeah. So Shin Namikaze was actually, that's Minato's grandfather. Okay, Minato's grandfather was Shin Namikaze. The treaty to make Konoha was between the Uchiha clan, the Senju clan, and the Namikaze clan, because they, instead of it just being the Namikaze and and Uchiha clan, the Senju and Uzumaki clan, Senju and Uchiha clan that were fighting. The Namikaze clan was also in that fight, but yeah. Anyways, so, continuing, that happens, and then Shin Uchiha actually was there when the treaty was made. Everything with Madara goes the same. Shin doesn't interfere with the fight because he knows that Hashirama and Madara had been friends since before they even met him. Because, yeah, let's just say Shin Uchiha met Hashirama and Madara, like, after Itama and Hashirama's other brother died. I only remember Itama. I don't remember the other one. Yeah. Anyways, so, yeah, that happens. And then what happens is that, like, oh crap, my brain is not functioning correctly. Yeah. So Hashirama and Madara fight goes the same. Everything goes the same. Yeah. Madara still uses the delayed Izanagi, and Shin and Hashirama don't actually notice because Shin was too busy taking Hashirama back to, like, Konoha, because this was the Valley of the End, and Shin this entire time had been in his third generation pyrokinetic armor. Okay, so basically what the pyrokinetic armor is, if you have, like, okay, so each third generation pyrokinetic, their flames, like, they come out of, like, random places. Like, it could come out of your feet, your mouth, your hair, your eyes, your ears, your, like, cheeks, your hands. But for Shin, it was his feet, okay? So what Shin did was he used this, and he, like, basically coated himself in fire from the feet up. And this was his armor, and it was really, really hard to penetrate. So he just flew up into the sky and was inside the armor while he watched the fight, okay? And, yeah. So, that happens. And then Shin actually carries Hashirama back using the majestic healing flame, because that's actually, like, a pyrokinetic ability, because I want it to be, okay? So what it does is that it's just exactly what the name sounds like. Like, what do you expect from majestic healing flame? Yeah, it's just, like, it's basically, you put a little bit of your fire over someone and you coat them in it, and it just heals them up, okay? So Hashirama's healing factor plus majestic healing flame, Hashirama's on his feet in, like, 10 minutes. Not even. Anyways, so Tobirama became Tobirama did not be, okay, let's just say this. Shin Namikaze became the second Hokage of Konohagakure, because after Hashirama decided he didn't want to do it anymore, because Hashirama was only, like, Hokage for what, 3, 4, 5 years? 3 to 5 years, okay? Yeah, anyways, so after he decided he wasn't going to do it anymore, instead of Tobirama, it was Shin who took over. Then Shin, after, like, okay, so actually, let me change something. How about this? In the war, Tobirama was leading his squad, but Shin was also in the war. In the war, you know what Tobirama did to Hiruzen? That's what Shin is gonna do to Tobirama. He's gonna sacrifice himself fighting Kinkaku and Ginkaku, and Tobirama, for Tobirama's sake, and Tobirama's gonna live. Okay, so Tobirama then is going to be appointed third Hokage, and he's gonna become Hokage. Okay, after Tobirama, though, was... Okay, so then Tobirama becomes third Hokage. And then Tobirama, like, goes back to the village, and he is actually the one, and he like breaks the news that his father died to, drumroll please, Tobirama's kid. Yeah, let's just say Tobirama. Tobirama, no, Shin's kid, okay? Shin's kid, not Tobirama. Tobirama's never having a kid. Anyways, so yeah. So, and Shin's kid will just be named Ken, okay? I know, these are very generic names for Japanese. These are very generic anime names. Like, anyways, I don't really care. So, Ken is going to be like, okay, I'll become the 4th Hokage after you. So, time skip, and then after Tobirama's like in his 80s, Shin takes over as Hokage, okay? And then Ken, not Shin, Ken. Right? When Tobirama's in his 80s, Ken takes over as 4th Hokage, okay? Then, after that, Ken's kid becomes the 5th Hokage, so Minato is the 5th Hokage, not the 4th, and then everything goes the same. Minato, I mean, before that, everything goes the same as well, but after that, everything goes the same as well. So yeah, Naruto is stillborn, but let's just say instead of blue eyes, Minato had red eyes, because those were the trademark of the what do you call it? The Namikaze clan. Their eyes that were as red as fire, okay, like hot burning hot fire, okay. So yeah, and then Naruto is born with red eyes, okay. And alongside Naruto, another child is born. This child is going to be Menma Uzumaki. Uzumaki because he had red hair, not blonde. So it's gonna be Naruto Namikaze and Menma Uzumaki, because they wanted to honor both clans. And the Uzumaki clan was gone, like over, dead, gone, done. So Menma becomes the last Uzumaki, while Menma grows up like Naruto would in the original, like shitty life. And Naruto and Menma are never told that they're each other's siblings, okay. And instead of Hiruzen taking over as Hokage, it's actually Ken who took over as Hokage after Minato died. Wait, actually, no. So Menma is since he's going to be the last Uzumaki, everyone is going to just believe with a blind eye that he can control the Nine Tails. And Menma, since his Uzumaki genes are more dominant, he has so his Uzumaki genes are much more dominant. So he is just like treated extremely well alongside Naruto. So him and Naruto look nothing alike, okay? Even though they're literally twin brothers, they don't look alike in the slightest, for one reason and one reason alone. Menma took after Kushina, while Naruto took after Minato. Okay, so Menma just looks like a gender-bent version of Kushina, while Naruto just looks like, well, Minato. Okay, so yeah, and then that happens, and yeah, so then what happens is that Menma and Naruto grow up very prestigious, since Menma's the last Uzumaki and the container of the Nine Tails, and no one actually bullies him for it because, you know, as I said, they think he's like a full-fledged Uzumaki who can control the Nine Tails, like a Chad. Anyways, yeah, so that happens, and yeah, so continuing on from there, okay, yeah, so Naruto and Menma in the academy, Naruto is going to be on top, Sasuke is going to be second, and Menma is going to be floating around the middle, just because the Kyuubi, it's the full Nine Tails, but it still has half of the asshole part of the Nine Tails. So let's say something peculiar happened during the sealing. I know, big words. Anyways, so what happened during the sealing was Minato actually split the Kyuubi. Well, the Kyuubi actually split into two, but both halves got sealed into Menma. So Menma, technically speaking, has the full nine tails, but they're like in two separate like cages. They're two separate deities, or not really deities. So yeah. So there's the good nine tails and the bad nine tails all inside Menma. Okay. So yeah. Anyways, that happens, and then holy hell, I hate math so much. Especially Kumon. Such a ass, such a bitch. Anyways. Yeah. Anyway, getting back on topic. Naruto is going to be top of the class, Sasuke is going to be second, and Menma is going to be around where Sakura was, like around the middle. Well, actually, Sakura is going to be where Sakura was. Actually, let's just say that Menma is replacing Sakura. So Sakura does not exist in this timeline, okay? Which I know. It's like a breath of fresh air. Anyways. So, yeah. And, anyways. That happens. Okay. So, then let's just say that Shin handled the Uchiha clan a lot better. And the Uchiha clan never have to revolt because they were one of the clans that the Namikaze were alongside. And even though the Namikaze are like just a couple of families now, like they're not a massive clan, actually they're just one family now. They just got reduced down in numbers, just like the Senju. But yeah, just over the years, let's just say that the Namikaze clan just had this like 3-generation period. Actually 1-generation period where every child was female, so they all married off into different clans and took the last name. So except all of the kids were female except for like one, and then that family continued. So yeah, anyways, yeah, that was actually like Naruto explains theory for what happened to the Senju clan. And I just like applied it to the Namikaze clan. Fun. Anyways. Yeah. So then, what happens is that Naruto is going to be raised by Shin, trained by Shin. Fuck. I keep saying Shin. Ken. Naruto's gonna be raised by Ken, trained by Ken, okay? And Naruto's gonna know his father. Of course he is. Like, why would he not know his father? Yeah. So, why the hell would Naruto not know his father? That's like the stupidest thing on earth. Anyways. So, well, actually, I like how at this point the Hokage line has been kept within 2 families. It went Senju, Namikaze, Senju, Namikaze. And then the second Namikaze took over as the Namikaze head again. I don't fucking know. Yeah. So, yeah, anyways. Okay. And, yeah, so that happens. And, So yeah, Naruto's on top of the class because he's being trained by Ken, not Shin, Ken. And Naruto grows up with his grandmother, let's just say she died or something. Yeah, so that was dark. I don't really care. So yeah, yeah. So Naruto's gonna be raised and trained by Ken, so that's why he's on top of the class. And Sasuke isn't going to be a bitchy McBitch because, you know, there's no reason to. Like, 0% of reasoning, okay? It's like completely no reason for him to be a bitchy McBitch. Okay? Anyways, yeah. So then, let's say that, wait, okay. So then, let's just skip to the end of the year, like when they're 12. Well, Naruto would have had the chance to graduate early, but Naruto and Menma have actually become quite good friends, but they don't suspect they're brothers at all. So and Naruto, Sasuke, and Menma have also become good friends. So they're like triple fit. They're like they're like three best friends. So yeah. And yeah. So then we skip to the graduation day. Okay, on graduation day, Sasuke passes with flying colors. Menma passes without flying colors, but he still passes. Okay, so what Menma manages to do is that he barely manages to do like 5 clones. Okay, let's just say because his Uzumaki genes are more dominant, his Namikaze side basically got completely cancelled out. So and the actually yeah, so his Namikaze genes got just completely cancelled out. Like they're just null now. Okay, like non-existent, not applicable. Anyways, so yeah. And so he actually has massive chakra reserves. So he manages to do actually let's just say this, 5 shadow clones, because let's just say that Ken had noticed that Menma couldn't do like, clones, and he realized that he was the village in Turkey, and also his grandson, but he doesn't know that. And Ken decides to keep it that way just because otherwise Menma would have too big of a target, being an Uzumaki and a Namikaze, and that's the same reason Naruto's also just a Namikaze. So yeah. So yeah, that happens, and then that's the reason why. And so Ken teaches Menma the shadow clone jutsu, and Menma picks up on it with his massive reserves. Okay, and yeah. So now we go into the so Menma passes with decent colors, Sasuke with flying colors, Naruto with better than flying colors, like beyond flying colors. It's just amazing. Okay, and yeah. So anyways, now we go to team assignment. Okay, every single team is going to be copy paste. Okay, everything's gonna be the same, except what do you call it? Shit. Menma is going to be replacing Sakura. So, and the team leader is going to be. Actually, I'll not tell you. I'll just tell you what happens. It's my favorite thing to do. Just not tell anyone what's gonna happen. Just telling what happens, not like what's going to happen. Just narrate it. I mean, okay, you know what I mean. You should know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. Good. Know what I mean, please. Know what I mean. Yeah. Know what I mean. Know what I mean. Yeah. So then, and yeah. So Shikacho's teacher comes first. Every teacher comes at the same time, but one teacher comes like right after, like what? Let's say that Kuronai and Team 7's teacher walked in, because Kuronai and Team 7's teacher are like sisters. And can you guess who Team 7's teacher is? Bet you can't. Team 7 teacher is, yeah. Please, okay. Actually, before I tell it, I want you guys to pause the video right here, okay? I want you guys to pause the video, go into the comments, and type your guess for who Team 7 teacher is. Okay, I know no one's gonna do that, but please do, okay? Anyways, so, yeah. So Team 7's teacher is going to be, drumroll please. It is the last Senju, Tsunade Senju. Yep. Let's say that Tsunade actually stayed in the village because after Kawaki and Dan died, Ken actually helped her through it. So, Ken, they're not dating or anything. Because isn't Tsunade like 50 at the beginning of Start 1? Beginning of Start 1? Oh, yes. Start 1. Amazing. It's the best part of Naruto. Start 1. What's your favorite start of Naruto? Oh, yeah, my favorite start is start 1. I'm not gonna stop. Anyways, so yeah, and it's gonna be Tsunade Senju, leader of Team 7. So Team 7 is now going to be one from each of the prestigious clans of Konoha. Okay, this is exactly why Ken made the teams like this. Okay, so the last Senju, the last Uzumaki, the next in line to be heir for the Namikaze clan, and the heir for the Uchiha clan, because let's just say that Itachi has no interest in becoming a clan head. Let's just say that Itachi really does not want to be clan head, just because, I don't know, he just doesn't want to be clan head. Like, yeah. So Sasuke is automatically made clan heir, not head, heir, okay? I didn't even say head, but I just want you guys to get that notion out of your mind before it even gets in your mind. So Sasuke is going to be the clan heir, not Itachi. Well, Itachi's still, like, part of the Uchiha main family, or, like, you know what I mean. The head house of the Uchiha. I don't know. How do you call that? Like, what do you even call that? I don't think there is a word for it. Yeah. Anyways. So, yeah. And, yeah. So, then, what happens is that, so, oh my god, my brain is, cutting a blank. Yes, so the reason there's no Kunoichi on the team is because there is a Kunoichi on the team. It's one of the 3 legendary Sanin, you dumbass. Yeah, Tsunade is gonna be the Kunoichi on the team because why the hell not? Yeah. So, yeah, and then what happens is, Tsunade calls them to the roof, and Naruto instantly is like, Tsunade, auntie? Tsunade? Like aunt? Like his aunt, not an aunt? Sure. Ugh, I really don't like the word aunt. Just because, like... Well, see, I grew up in India, so saying aunt for me, for auntie, isn't normal. So, even if after I lost my Indian accent, I still say aunt, because otherwise you can't differentiate between, like, an ant on the floor or your aunt. So I just say aunt. So yeah. So Naruto's gonna be like, Auntie Tsunade, and then Tsunade is gonna be like, yeah, I'm your squad leader. And then Sasuke is going to be somewhat excited that a legendary Sannin is teaching them. And Menma is just gonna be fucking ecstatic. He's like, because Menma is also like basically like Tsunade's family, because the Uzumaki clan were like a distant relative of the Senju clan, and when Tsunade told Menma this, Menma actually decided to call her Big Sis Tsunade, even though she's like fucking 50. Yeah. So yeah, anyways, yeah. So then what happens is that they go up to the roof, and Tsunade actually asks for their goals, aspirations, dreams, whatever, yada yada. You know the gist. The good stuff. Oh my god, that sounds such like druggy shit. Anyways, so Tsunade asked them for their dreams, aspiration, goals, all that. You know the jazz. And then Naruto is like, I want to become Hokage, and yeah, just I want to become Hokage. Naruto just wants to become Hokage. I want to become Hokage to honor the legacy of my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father. Like, they've all become Hokage, so I need to become Hokage too. And then Menma's like, I want to become the best sealer in existence. And yeah. And then Sasuke is not a broody bitch, so he just wants to become like the greatest Uchiha in history, like even better than Madara Uchiha, the Great Betrayer, or so he called him the Great Betrayer, because that's actually the nickname that the like Uchiha clan had for the for Madara. If you didn't know, he was called the Great Betrayer or something like that. So Sasuke is gonna be like, I want to become the best clan head ever, best Uchiha ever, and I want to be even stronger than the Great Betrayer. And Tsunade is instantly recognizes this name, and she's like, oh, he means Madara. And then Naruto knows who he means, and Momo's like, who's the Great Betrayer? And then Tsunade's like, well, you know Hashirama Senju, right? And you know the first Hokage Hashirama Senju, right? And Mema just nods. And then she's like, do you know his rival, Madara Uchiha? And then Menma nods. He's like, yeah, I've read a little bit about him. And it was like, he was mentioned a couple times in the clan books. So then, Kushina? No, not Kushina. Why is the name Kushina popping up in my head? I mean, like, holy shit. It's either Kushina or Sakura. I can't think of... Tsunade! There we go. Okay, thank you, my brain took like 7 minutes to process that. No, it's not Kushina. No, it's not Sakura. It's Tsunade Senju. Yeah, so... yeah, that happens. And then... It's like... crap. My brain, it's just short-circuiting. Okay, so then she explains, yeah, that's the Great Betrayer because he left Konoha and fought my grandfather. Okay? So then Mama's like, oh, that's kind of cool, I guess, yeah. And Sasuke just gets annoyed because he does not like anyone saying that, well, his great-grandfather was cool. Yes, you guys heard me correct. Yep. Nobody's gonna like this. Sasuke, well, Fugaku was the grandson of Madara, okay? Why, you may ask? Fuck off, I want him to be. Oh. Yeah, so, that's why. Because I want him to be. Yeah. Anyways, that happens. And then, Sasuke's gonna be like, oh, fucking hell. How dare you compare me to that? How dare you say that scum of a person, of an Uchiha, was kind of cool. And Ben was like, whoa, calm down. And then Sasuke just is like, okay, fine. And then Tsunade is like, okay, Team 7, gather at Training Ground 7 tomorrow at, let's see. I want to sleep till 10, 11. So, maybe like 12. And then Menma, Naruto, and Sasuke are just completely dumbfounded at the bluntness of their sensei, how she just wants to fucking sleep, like the laziness of their sensei. And they're like, okay. And yeah, that's where I'm going to be leaving this part off, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell notification for more notifications every time I post another part to this what if, or any other what if of mine you may like. So, and it doesn't actually have to be what ifs. I actually have a Boruto chapter 54 review in the making right now. So, yeah, that was Diach2 signing off. Bye-bye. Hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, or afternoon. I don't care, but it better be absolutely fucking amazing. Okay? Anyways, bye-bye.